Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Josiah Agro TV. Today I'm going to be telling you how to make results doing livestock business. How you're going to make results. How you're going to get good results doing livestock business. Now, the livestock business, there's so many things you can do in the livestock business. You can be a breeder. You can be doing fattening programs. You can also be doing livestock marketing. And the good thing is that you can do all of these things together. You can still be doing all of these things together. But I'm going to tell you how you're going to make results doing this livestock business. That is what we are going to be discussing today. Now, my number one point is focus on one product. You just have to focus on one product. And when I'm talking about one product, I'm talking about if you're doing goats, you're doing goat, just make sure you're doing goats. If you're doing goat and sheep, which are related, you can do goat and sheep. If you want to do cow, do cow. Now, a lot of people you see, they want to do goats, they want to do cattle, they want to do poultry, they want to go into rabbitry all in one. Hey, guy, you're not a jack of all trade. Concentrate on one first, and if you have succeeded in that one, you have mastered a lot of things in that one, then you want to enter, you want to like scale up and do something else, it's fine. But you want to start with goat, you want to start with poultry, you want to start with rabbitry, you want to do almost all of the livestock business, just you alone. And now you have limited resources. How are you going to do all of those things? That is one of the mistakes a lot of people do. They want to do everything together. They don't want to move one step at a time. They want to do everything. Why? Because they have passion for agriculture. Yeah, I've at one point feel that way, but I just realized I have to do one thing first so that I don't lose. If your goats, if people know you for goats, like me, I do goats and sheep. I do goat and sheep. So those animals are related. So of which sometimes they can be together. They can still be within. You can keep them in one exercising yard. So those animals are related. So you can do like that, but you want to do goat, you want to do sheep, you want to do rabbit, you want to do poultry, you want to do a whole lot of every livestock you see. If you want to see peacock, you want to have peacock, everything, and you're just starting. Hey, it won't go well. It won't go well. So make sure you concentrate on one thing first. Master that thing. Let people know you for that thing. Then if you want to add up, I'm not saying that I will not go into, let me say I will not go into cattle, but that should be in the future, not now. Or if I'm doing, I won't do it as I'm doing goats. I'll just do cattle. It doesn't mean I don't know about cattle. I know, but I don't want to do cattle. I don't want to do goats. I don't want to do everything together. I have to start from one. My main concentration is on goats and sheep. So if you're starting to do a livestock business, make sure you start with one first. Then number two, concentrate on your business. Concentrate on your business, like the livestock business. Just concentrate on it. Now, a lot of people, you're working and you're giving all of the energy to your business alone or to the work you're doing alone. You're not concentrating on the livestock business. It won't go well. Now, like the farm like this, you have to make sure that you visit, even if you're not the one taking care of these animals. You have to make, if you have somebody there, if you have a worker, you have to make sure that you visit your farm every day and see what is happening there. Even if you have to spend just 1 hour there, make sure you are in the farm every day to see what is happening in the farm. Don't just have a farm and maybe you're going there um even once in a month. It's not even good. Make sure you go all the time, except you're in the diaspora. If you are in Nigeria, let me see, you have a farm in Nigeria and you're in Nigeria, make sure that you always visit your farm to see what is happening, the activities that is happening over there. Make sure you give more of the energy to your farm than other business that you're doing. I'm not saying you shouldn't concentrate on your work. You can concentrate on your work, but make sure you also give time to your farm. Then number three, you have to concentrate on your animals instead of concentrating on the structures. Most people, what they want is they want to build fancy structures. They want to impress people with their structures. The thing is, if you have a house that is raised off the ground, it's good, it's perfect. But if you don't have the money to build a house that is raised off the ground, hey, build your normal house, the normal goat shed. Like if you look at this one behind me, look at my goat house behind me here, it's not raised off the ground. It's not, but the animals are still doing well. We started this farm on the 1st of February, but till now we haven't recorded any mortality. So you can use a house that is on the floor. It doesn't mean that you have to must have a house that is raised off the ground. You can have a house, a normal house. Just all you have to do is make sure that house is ventilated. There's air going into the house. The house is not stuffy for the animals to get choked. There's air going into the house, and you're good to go. And most of the times, if you're building a house that is on the floor, you can just, you don't need, doesn't need to floor it. Just allow it. When they pee, the urine will sink to the ground. And if you're sweeping, you just have to sweep just the goats or the sheep droppings alone. So concentrate on more of the animal, because what is going to give you money is not the structure. What will give you money is your animals. If you have animals, those are what is going to give you money. You're not going to sell your structure. So build a simple house. If you have money to get timbers, if you don't have and you are in the rural area, you can go to the bush, cut some sticks that you know they are good for poles. You can use those one to stand as pole. Build a simple structure that you know that is strong, and wind will not just blow it away. Build that kind of structure. Keep your animals, rear them, and you will sell them. Those are things you're going to sell. You're not going to sell the structure. So concentrate more on your animals than on the structure. Then number 4, make sure your customers are having direct contact with you. Your customers are having direct contact with you and not the your workers. Now if you want to sell an animal, just, or you are selling, or you are into livestock marketing, just make sure that people are having direct contact to you, so that if you deliver something to them, they can give you the feedback directly. If they give you feedback directly, you know how to adjust. You know if you're doing well or you're not doing well. Now if they give the feedback to your workers might not give you the correct feedback. They might not tell you everything. They want to make you feel good that you're doing the right thing, so they might not tell you everything. Some of them, maybe they are the one that delivered it, and the customer complained that maybe they mishandled or they rough handled some of the animals. They won't tell you, because if they tell you, you'll be angry with them, so they won't tell you. So allow your customers to have direct contact with you. Like me, what I do is, all of my customers that get animals from me, they have direct contact to me. The number showing on your screen is my number. If you call me, you're going to get directly to me, not to any other person. And what I do is, if you want to, a lot of people don't like video calls, but if you call me and you're scared and you want to make video call, I make video calls with my customers, so that you see that the person talking to you on this YouTube channel is the same person you're talking to on WhatsApp. So that is just the thing. Make sure your customers have direct contact to you, so that you can be able to get the correct feedback and see where you're doing wrong and you adjust. That is the only way you can succeed. If they are not having direct contact with you, then you're making a big mistake. Now, number 5, if you're starting, you haven't gone that big, make sure you use commercial vehicle instead of buying your own van. This one sounds crazy, right? It sounds like, why are you saying this? I can get my own commercial vehicle and transport my animals to anywhere I want to transport. Now if you have a farm and you intend to transport your animals within that same state, let's take for instance, now I'm in Kano State and I want to deliver my animals within Kano State, and I have a van on my own, it's fine, it's very okay. But if you wish to do nationwide delivery like I do, if you wish to do nationwide delivery like I do, and you want to get commercial van, or you maybe want to buy your own van, you want to buy your own truck that will be transporting animals from, let me say, Kano to any part of Nigeria, and you want to get your own, you will spend more, because those vehicles will break down. In Nigeria, we have a very bad road network, so those vehicles will break down. You have to spend money to repair them. The driver you're going to use, you're going to be paying that driver. You also have a conductor, you're going to pay that conductor. Most times when you drop, you're going to pay all of those things. So if You pay a commercial motor driver, you pay them. All you just have to do is, okay, how much are you taking for one animal? If they'll tell you, you just pay them everything. They know how to do it. Those people, they are used to the road they use. Most of them, there are people that goes to Port Harcourt, there are people that go to Imo State, there are people that go to Lagos, there are people that are going to Kwara, different places. Now they have different commercial vehicles going to those places. If you pay them, those ones going to that place, they know their route very well. They know how to settle people on the road. They know how to get to that destination. But you have your own van. There's who are you going to employ that will know the whole place in the 36 states? It's not possible. So it's better you use the commercial motor van or the trucks instead of using or want to buy your own and use. It will cost you more. So that is it. Lastly, which is number 6, invest in what you know. Invest in what you know. Don't invest in what you don't know. Now, if you want to start poultry, you want to start rabbitry, and you don't know about all of those things, don't start it. Even if you want to, you have a passion to start goat farming, you have to learn about goat farming first. Most people will tell you that those days my father have goats. My father was keeping cattle. My father have a lot of goat. Like maybe now your father have 10 goats, 20 goats, and those goats were roaming about in the village, eating, going into the forest to graze and eat. Now things have changed. Things have changed. Right now, it's very difficult to allow your animals walk like that. People would steal those animals. They will steal it. People will inflict injuries on those animals because those animals will enter their farmland to eat. They will inflict injury on them. People will come to report to you, and most of the times, your animals even make your animals to lose their lives. So it is not things are not like that again. What we do now, we keep animals in a confined area. I think that is the best practice. Keep them in a ranch, feed them. If you want them to eat grass, you can get grass, get shrubs, get every other thing to feed them over there. And the advantage is that those kind of animals even look more healthy. They don't stress themselves to walk distance before they can see food to eat. So if your parents were doing it that way, how many animals did they have? That's what you have to consider. And do you want to have those same numbers of animals, or you want to go commercial, like you want to in the future have 200, 300 thousands of animals? If you want to do that, the approach is quite different. You have to learn about the medication, what you have to administer to them. You have to learn how to give multivitamin. You have to learn about multivitamin as well to give to these animals. Those days, animals move freely. They see vegetables they eat. They see some kind of other fruits they eat. But now they don't see those kind of things again. They don't see. So you have to administer multivitamin. And those most of those multivitamin are specially formulated to give minerals to those animals. So it makes them more healthy. How to give antibiotics, you also have to learn so that when your animals are sick, you have to give antibiotics to them. Like I always say, you need a vet, but you don't have to be calling a vet all the time because you end up spending all of your money on vets. And how much are you going to gain at the end? Livestock is a business, except maybe you're getting this animal for pets. And if you're getting an animal for pets, I think you should get just 1 or 2 animals as pets. So if you want to do livestock as a business, make sure that you know about medication. You know how to administer medications to these animals. Learn. Most people want to spend their money buying animals, but they don't want to spend their money learning. Meet somebody that knows about livestock. Get a good mentor. That is how you're going to succeed. Get somebody that have had experience with animals, that if your animal is having a problem, you can easily call that person and say, look at these animals, look at this, my animal is having this problem, what can I do? The person can tell you some things. If it needs you to call a vet, he will tell you call a vet, and the vet will do the work. But sometimes there are things you can do by yourself. There are dewormers you can administer yourself, there are antibiotics you can administer yourself, there are some kind of things you can do by yourself, and you will succeed in the livestock industry. So if you watch this video to this extent and you find this video useful, please make sure you like this video, drop your comment below, subscribe, and make sure that you turn on the notification bell so that anytime I post videos like this, you'll be notified. Thank you for watching Josiah Agro TV. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.